All right, you guys, real quick before we get into this video. I know I said that I added salt and I just did a sprinkle, but you don't need it. This recipe does not need anything other than what I mentioned. You could totally nix the salt. It has so much flavor in the feta cheese and tomato alone that it needs no extra sodium. So if you guys can, just don't put it in there. You don't need it. I only put like a couple sprinkles, like little twists, and it tastes fine. But just even that brought it out a little more, like the zest in the tomato. So if you want to tone it down a bit, if you use a lot of tomatoes, you could even sprinkle just a teensy bit of sugar on it just to cut some of that acid. Those are some things I did not do, and I'm gonna say them now because y'all can get vicious in these comments with all of your critiques and things you want to say about how people should cook their food. So I am addressing this now before we even get into the video. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoy it. It is really good recipe. So not to give anything away, I just wanted to address that now while we start, before you guys leave that comment. You don't need any salt. Promise me, just make this without salt and you're fine. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to try the viral TikTok recipe like everybody's posting, but I decided I'm gonna do it on YouTube. So all it consists of is some pasta, tomatoes. We're gonna roast these. What is this? Basil and parsley, fresh. I'm gonna be using some oregano, Himalayan sea salt, olive oil, and a block of feta. Oh, and some roasted garlic. Let me go get the garlic. All right, so we have our garlic. So basically what I'm gonna do is kind of cook how I would cook, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna follow it exactly, so I'm just gonna put a little olive oil in the bottom of the pan. This is probably the easiest recipe ever. You literally just open the whole block of cheese. And I don't know who the original girl is. I've seen this posted so much. I don't know who originally came up with this recipe, but I will try and find her. I'm gonna put the block in the middle, and I'm just gonna take a couple of pieces of garlic, maybe 5, yeah. And I'm gonna smash them and then just place them sporadically throughout, just because I don't want to overpower this recipe. I'm not even sure how it's supposed to taste, but yeah, since we're gonna be like eating it, I'm gonna just chop up some of this. And I know this is not how you cut, you guys, but whatever. I'm gonna put some, just lay it throughout the pan. You can do this however you want, I guess. You could probably put it on top, because at the end, I'm just gonna mix it all together. Don't mind the stove. If you can hear that, it's just getting hot. I'm gonna take these tomatoes and I'm just gonna start, actually let me move all this stuff out of the way for you guys so you can see what's happening here. I'm gonna take the tomatoes and we're gonna just place them all throughout. And I just bought 2. I feel like that would fill up this entire pan, and I was right. Basically 2 is perfect. This is probably the easiest pasta recipe you're ever gonna make. I'm gonna put all these tomatoes in here. These are by, who is this by? NS Brands, I don't know. I ripped the top off, but it's the one where the top rips off. And then I'm just gonna take my fresh parsley and basil and kind of just roll this up and start chopping it to put throughout. And I'm just gonna sprinkle it all throughout the pan. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. This is gonna be really good, actually. Really excited about this. I'm gonna leave a little just so I can sort of garnish it when it's finished. I have more in the fridge, but you know, why not leave a little? And then last but not least, what was that? I'm gonna take a little bit of oregano and just sort of sprinkle it throughout. This is supposed to be really good. So I'm not even sure how long you're supposed to roast this for. Some Himalayan sea salt here. Not too much. Feta already is salty, so you really don't even need salt. I normally don't cook with salt, but I just wasn't sure about this recipe. So literally just 1, 2, like that's it. Sprinkle some olive oil. I feel like olive oil is the key. My sister made this and she said if you don't have enough olive oil, it's just not gonna be saucy enough. So I just wanna put like a good amount. I eyeball everything, maybe 1/4 cup of olive oil. Not a whole cup or half a cup, just a 1/4. So I'm gonna take this pasta. I already have my water on. It's not boiling yet, so I'm not gonna put the pasta in there just yet. When it starts boiling, we'll put the pasta in. Right now, my oven is preheated to 375, so I'm gonna pop this in there uncovered and let it brown and sort of, what do you call it? Roast. I'm gonna let these tomatoes sort of blister and then we'll be back. Noodles are done, I just drained them. I also saved a bit of the pasta water to put in the pasta. So we'll let this sit for a little bit and then we'll come back when the other stuff's still roasting. Cheese is still roasting. Be done in about 10 more minutes. Okay, so I have my pasta here. Little pasta water I saved from the pasta dish. I'm going to just mix all this up. Oh, it smells amazing. Smells so good. It's nice and roasted. And I'm just gonna start pouring the pasta in here. Oh, the whole thing wants to fall out. But I don't want to put it all in there because I want to make sure this stays nice and saucy. So just want to make sure I don't have too many noodles, you know. We'll just save the other noodles for another time. I'm always making sauce or something, so it's totally fine. Just spread this feta around in there. You can even put like Parmesan or mozzarella. I love saying mozzarella like that. In here, whatever you want basically. And I feel like this is saucy enough. I may not even need any of that pasta water. I'm gonna put a couple more noodles in. Yeah. And we're just gonna use some of this starchy water from the pasta just to loosen that up a bit. We don't need a whole bunch. It's just to create more of a sauce. You can even put some olive oil in here, some more. I feel like this is perfect. I don't need any more. But I might top this off with some Parmesan. I feel like I want to do that. Oh, it smells delicious though. So, yeah, there we have it. This is basically done. I like to let pasta sit for a few minutes just to get its like flavor, let those liquids sit in, the tomato, everything. So I'm gonna take a little more oregano and just put it throughout. Not too much, just a little. And then mix that around a little bit more. I'm gonna top it off with some fresh parsley and basil. Because, you know, some of it was cooked in there, but I like to get those bites of freshness as well. So, yeah, and then we could put it in a bowl. I feel like we're good here. All right, guys, so I'm just spooning this into the bowl, and we're gonna taste it. Can you guys believe I got this bowl at Dollar Tree? Like, so affordable. All right, so here is the moment. Let's try it. Oh my gosh. It is really good. It's so like zesty. The tomato gives it a lot of zest. You don't need any other seasoning other than what they basically put on the list. No salt, no, it's perfect. Like, it's perfect. Oh my gosh. And you get that hint of basil and parsley with the tomato and the feta. It's delicious. Oh my goodness. This is really good, you guys. Oh my gosh. I love good food. So yeah, I mean, I'm out of tomatoes. I feel like I need to make another pan just for this pasta. Maybe I will. But that is delicious. Kudos to whoever the lady is on TikTok that invented this. If she even invented it, I don't know. This could be a pasta recipe that's been around for years, who knows. But even if it is, it's delicious. So yes, this is really good. If you guys are gonna try it at home, tag me, let me know. If you post it anywhere, I wanna see your recipes. I'm gonna kill this bowl right now. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.